Welcome to Set Review, the series where I review sets on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not great, 10 being amazing. On today's video, we'll be looking at the new Mega Evolution set that is starting off the next era in the Pokemon TCG. So, obviously, these prices are all going to be in AUD as we're from Australia and we're looking at all these prices in that context. So we're on the Pokedata website and we're going to be reviewing the set at the moment, value high to low, just so we can get an idea of the best cards that are going to be the most interesting for people. So to start off, we've got the two gold cards. Now, these gold cards, as you can see, very high priced. I think they're overpriced personally, but with the pull rates being extremely hard on these cards and them being a quite a new concept, as there's been gold cards for a very long time, but they've just never been that good quality, that nice, that really chase kind of card. So people are very excited for these. I don't think these will retain their value, but we'll have to wait and see. We've also got here the top three SIRs, which is the Gardevoir, Mega Lucario, and Mega Venusaur. Now, these cards are all really good. All the cards in this set are quite nice. There's nothing that's really stands out as being bad. For a base set for a new series, this is quite a good start. I quite enjoy the Gardevoir card. I think it's very good looking. The colors are nice. The art's really good. And it's a nice chase card. I think people are going to be very excited for this. I don't know if it's going to hold this price point, but I think it'll still be one of the most expensive cards at the moment. Mega Lucario, giving off that same energy as the Charizard Mewtwo card from Crown Zenith, where they're fighting. It's an action scene, and I really enjoy this card. I think this card personally is probably the coolest card from this set. I think there's cards that I prefer, but this is probably the one that I think is the most unique. The Mega Venusaur here, probably my least favorite of these top. It works really well if you have the Bulbasaur and the Ivysaur, and like the three of these in a binder would look really nice. But other than that, there's not too much to say. The colors are very nice, but there's not a whole lot going on outside of that. Coming down here, we have the Mega Latias. This artwork is my favorite from the set. I really want this card. Unfortunately, it's quite high, so I'm going to wait. But this card right here, beautiful. Again, the cards in this set for a base set are extremely good, right? Kicking off the era in a very good way, building on the hype that the Pokemon market already has. Again, Lily's determination. Lily cards always big ticket items. People love her, so she'll always be a big card. I think this is one of the least interesting Lily cards that we've gotten, but people will still be very keen for this card. The Mega Kangaskhan is quite nice. Obviously, as an Australian, you know, repping the country. Um, the little Kangaskhan on the side here, the baby jumping out, mama in the back. They're both looking great. The colors on this card are actually really nice, and I think this is a great card too. The Absol, not my cup of tea. Dark background. It's standing on. It's kind of got like Batman vibes, sitting on the rooftops. Not a bad card, but definitely not my favorite of the SIRs from this set. Like, you look at these other ones, I don't think it's on par. Got another trainer here. I'm not too interested in that. Um, Getting into some of the other trainer cards. I really like the Wally's Compassion, but that's also because I'm a big fan of Gen 3. I think it's a very good looking card. The Lieutenant Surge Bargain. This card is a bit of a weird one for me because it is it's liked by a lot of people, but at the same time, I feel like it's also not liked by a lot of people. I think it's the most controversially driven card in this set. Looking at it, it's very hit or miss. You either really enjoy this art style or you're not big on it. As I said, with the Ivysaur and the Bulbasaur down here, with the Mega Venusaur up here, I think it'd make a very good 3-card combo in a binder. I think it'd be very nice to look at. The Vulpix here, all the illustration rares, can't complain. They've been doing really good with the illustrations rare. Really happy to see them bring illustration rares back. It's always good to see. I'll go over the full arts in a minute. I just want to kind of show off some of these illustration rares. The Stuffle that's made a mess of the house. The Ninjask, which I don't think Ninjask and I think Shedinja's in this set too. They don't get a lot of love. Here's the Shedinja. Don't get a lot of love, but I think they're quite cool Pokemon, and the arts on these cards are quite nice. But yeah, all the illustration rares, as we've seen through the Scarlet and Violet era, always nice to have. The pull rates on this set seem to be quite good, so I think this will be a fun one to open. Let me know what you think in the comments, but I think this set is quite nice to look at. I think it's good. The pull rates are very good outside of our gold cards here. Our gold cards, I think, there's no clear numbers, but it's looking like 1 in 1,000 packs, maybe a bit worse odds. So we're not going to see these a lot, but they're definitely big chase cards. And I think a lot of the people that are keen on opening heaps of packs are going to love chasing these ones. So we're just going to have a look at these full arts here. The Mega Full Arts, much, much, much better than we had in Scarlet and Violet. These full art cards feel like real pulls. When you got a full art in Scarlet and Violet, it was nice, but it just felt like, would have rather an illustration rare. These full arts here look amazing. Really good. I hope they continue this with the rest of the sets. Great full arts, much better cards than they were before. I like how it has the silhouette of the Pokemon non-Mega and then the Mega in front of it with all these flashy colors from the Pokemon. It just gives the cards a lot more, like, it just makes them look way better. Coming down, you got the item full art cards, which are new, but I don't think anyone's excited. Maybe the TCG players will be keen to make their decks look a little better, but I think for most people, you get an air balloon, you're a little disappointed. But yeah, there's a few cards here. Inteleon, not a very popular Pokemon, but I think this art's quite nice. I'm a big fan of this Delibird card. I have it myself. I think it's very nice. Yeah, I think they've done a good job with this set overall. I'm quite happy with everything they've given. The normal Mega cards, like the EX cards, much better than we've had before. I think these cards actually do feel like hits, where before you got an EX and it was like, it's better than nothing. But these cards look quite nice. When you see them in person, all of these stripes have that hollow pattern. Looks very nice in person and definitely an upgrade. So I think they've done a very good job in this era of making the lesser hits more desirable and not as top heavy. But overall, this set's quite good. I don't think anyone's got major complaints. I think it's a great way to kick off the era. I think as a base set, they've done a fantastic job. Overall, my thoughts, I'm giving it probably a 6 out of 10. I think the set's good. There's nothing really outstanding. Like there's a few cards like the Latias that I quite like, the Lucario, the Gardevoir. I think the gold cards are a cool idea, and we've seen in Inferno X, we've got a Charizard one coming. So these are going to be a thing for the majority of this series, I would imagine. But yeah, they've kicked off well. 6 out of 10 from me. Happy with that. So if you enjoyed this video or if you have any questions or feedback in the comments, let me know, and subscribe if you'd like to see more Pokemon content, and I will see you in the next video.